All right, folks, welcome back to the back nine coverage here for round 4 MA1 at the 2025 Pdga Am World Championships presented by Discraft here at the Dam course. Shout out to the Pdga for bringing us all along for the ride as we bring you along for the ride on this coverage. Shout out to Marshall Street for weighing this commentary. Derek and Chris on the mic. Thank you to Gateway for sponsoring this coverage.
We've been seeing some good scores come in from our lead card. Hayden Carroll separating himself 3 strokes now between him and RJ. James taking that eagle on 7, but giving the stroke right back. Noah's kind of hanging around, bogey free, so no slight there. We're moving into this back nine, a little more wooded. A couple technical shots. We're going to move into hole 10, 377, par 3, downhill. A couple different lines you can take. The drone is taking a more direct shot. If you want to get down past this ditch, you're going to see big hyzers to the right as well. Kind of land 40 feet or so. You're going to see everything because there's so many different types of shots on this in terms of skill set, as Hayden just takes the left side. Big hyzer can crash in there. That actually goes deep. Wow.
Which I think we did see one in there the last round we filmed.
RJ going to take that left side as well, which makes sense. You just hyzer right there, and
seems like that side is actually working out great.
Yeah, it sets, if you're not trying to park it, sets you up for kind of that 30 to 40 foot shot, and with the green that it is, wow, jeez,
what a mash!
I just parked it. Like this, you can get aggressive on this. I feel like.
Yeah, a little backstop uphill. Kind of.
Yeah, and if it rolls down,
in it.
Rolls down to the ditch or circle's edge, should be a putt you should make.
Do you see yours, Noah? Yeah, I got mine.
Noah getting past the basket on that hyzer and grabbing the birdie.
Yeah, well deserved there.
All right. So that hyzer route, 2 birdies for the guys. Left side going to take the pars. This was the 5th hardest hole, 70% seeing par.
All right, 270, slightly downhill par 3 for the 11th. It's kind of pick your alley. That right side gives you a back door. I'd say that's the less likely when you could just go right at it there on the left. Looks like the forehand play, kind of flexy.
Ooh.
A little double doink action, leaving him right in the center, but a lot of meat left on the bone for the 2.
Too much angle here from James. It's going to flatten out and funnel
Oh,
OB.
no.
Yeah, there is OB past the basket.
I did not mention that, but
similar to hole 4. Yeah.
That's a little too turned over.
Good kick back onto the fairway. Wow. All right.
I just at a loss for words. It's so consistent. He knows his game really well. Seems like he has like a disc that'll do just about every flight path with just the forehand.
Seriously. Not the greatest approach there from Hayden. Kind of gets away from him. He's going to have a tester for par. Noah doesn't want to mess with that OB. And those are the putts that you need to make if you're here to win the championship. It's a great par save. As we did see an eagle, or, well, yeah, I guess it was an eagle. It was an ace.
Oh,
Hole in one, Ian Strand
what an
grabbing
ace.
the ace on hole 11. It's going to bring us into hole 12. This is another ace run. A lot of trees. Throw it straight. Only 200 feet. A must get in my book. Coming in as the third easiest hole.
I got there in a hurry, too. Felt like it was like barely in the air, and it was already in the green.
Mm-hmm.
One tiny tree over there. And I was like, I'm just gonna throw it at those.
Missing on that right side, getting pin high. Well inside the circle. And then lefty just making it look easy.
Barely threw it.
I mean, Hayden's game's on lock, man.
Wow.
This one's all an ace as well, Derek.
Was it the same person?
No, that would have been epic. No, James Manchester grabbing the one.
That's amazing.
Shout out, James. This is probably a fun one, the ace. It's just staring right at your face, and there's just a tunnel, a lot of trees.
Yeah, and if you can hit your lines, like, you can really attack it for the ace. So that does not surprise me. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, I was kind of like looking at it.
Looks like James's approach works out. Gets himself the birdie. Noah for his par. Good par save. .35 under, solo lead. Hayden Carroll.
Ever since I threw my first Frisbee, I dreamed of making flying discs. Now, whenever a customer wants their own course, stamp, or brand, I do everything I can to help make their dreams come true. Gateway Disc Sports, an open invitation.
All right, here on the 13th, another shorty in the woods, 146-foot par 3. Kind of that ditch that carves out the center of the fairway, so it's a really good place to filter. There's room to swing there on that right line. There's also room to go right at it if you're feeling up to it.
That makes it easy there for James.
Another touchy forehand from Hayden, getting himself in prime position.
So fun stats about James. He started playing in 2020. That's when COVID happened, and he's played 135 career events since then.
Wow. Someone got hooked pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, no. RJ became a member in 2021. He's played 50 events, this being his 51st. Hole 14, the 555, par 4, OB all along the left side. Second shot down here to the basket. There's OB past the basket, about circle's edge or so. James going big. Eagle can come into play on this one if you get far enough down there.
I don't hate the play of like throwing it high and into those trees to crash down and just drop. I think that's totally an option.
Kind of leaks over to the right. No OB over there, but it can be a tricky approach.
It's jail.
This, on the other hand, is a crush. If it misses everything, wow.
What?
RJ
That
putting
is
himself
crazy.
into circle, too, on a 555-foot hole. Dude has a 500-foot forehand.
Finds the one gap that's in those trees. Wow. Coming up a little shorter on this one. Probably a little pinched off there too. This is looking good. Really solid approach, full flight.
Hayden finds a line, comes in a little quick. It's pretty close to
wow.
that OB. He's got himself about a 20-footer coming back. This is tricky. Gets himself into the circle.
Do it again.
Count it.
No way. So epic.
So
Another
RJ
look.
took the eagle on this in round 2. Very similar play here. Grabs the eagle here. So he played this hole 4 under for the 2 rounds that he saw here on hole 14.
It's pretty great.
Puts his name back in the conversation here, especially with Hayden missing this. Taking the par. Oh, no. It's another turkey there for James. Noah's round slowing down a little.
All right, hole 15, par 4, just shy of 500 feet. You got OB kind of in the middle of the mix, and then 2 fairways that you can pick from. And then towards the end here, you kind of dogleg to the left. Slight uphill, kind of ditch before the green as well.
All right, so I need to rewind for a second because we were on a streak. I got to bring it back. Going back to hole 13, the shorty, 146.
Way back.
Logan Smith hit the 1. Shout out him. So that was 3 aces in a row in terms of holes that were played. And then RJ was the only eagle on hole 14. So just want to shout the guys out where they deserve it. Great ace.
Oh, boy.
That is tough. Our leader.
Man, so flustered he took his glasses off.
Yeah.
Boy, kind of struggling here for the crew. Not a ton of progress down the fairway collectively.
Holes 15 and 16 are pretty tricky. They play parallel with each other. Same OB on the left side for both holes. You can see 16 over there on the left. But these are probably the two most wooded holes, and they both come in as par 4s. With danger near the green, as this is a shot.
Oh, yeah. Great recovery.
Not a lot James can do here. Kind of turns it over to the right. And he's still fighting for his par. RJ trying to get a birdie after the eagle.
Wow. That'll do.
Puts himself in the circle. Miss it. It's another par there for Hayden. Wow.
Tough angle.
So crazy how close these discs get to hitting these trees sometimes. Eight down now for RJ. Only one stroke between him and the leader.
It's kind of funny to think about where it's like you go from eagle to birdie. And you're like, man, he's slowing down.
Well, you can't keep at that pace, RJ? Come on, dude.
I know you can't eagle everything.
My grandpappy used to eagle every hole back in the day.
Your membership dollars have a huge impact on the growth of the game of disc golf. The PDGA uses membership dollars to provide and aid disc golf as it spreads across the globe. From tools like the PDGA app and Tournament Manager, services like the TD Helpline, and grant programs that support the growth of disc golf globally. Your active membership also brings you access to select member benefits, including free and discounted access to the Disc Golf Network. So sign up today, and we'll see you out on the course.
All right, hole 16, 484, another par 4. Like I mentioned, OB on that left side all the way down. Gets very tricky near the green, well inside the circle, almost touching the bullseye.
Yeah, I have to say that kind of the end of this track is definitely a collection of all my favorite holes. So once we get back into the woods, that's the kind of style of play that really shows the skill level of these players.
Like that, that gets close to the OB off that kick. Yeah, seeing them scramble, hit their lines.
Yeah, I don't want to see perfect shots every time. I want to see people's recovery, how they deal with adversity on the course. That's why I kind of like watching bad weather rounds too. See how people can keep it together in the rain or whatever.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like football or anything. Like everyone wants to watch the bad weather games because it adds way more
drama, kind of.
Yeah, like variables of drama.
It was kind of a close shave there. Didn't go unscathed.
Yeah. Could not cut that crust as he's going to find the OB. That's not looking great either.
Oh, man. The boundary lines are really fighting back here on this one.
See, and I like this one because if you go to the left, you kick a tree, you go OB, it's very dangerous. But, like, you could throw a great shot to the right and then have a pretty easy approach where the OB doesn't really come into play too much. I mean, Hayden's showing it here. He was fortunate enough to have the left-handed shot to get down there, but this is big for par. James about to lose a stroke. looking the same for RJ. So this was the second hardest hole.
I believe it.
0.15 over par. Saw 18 OBs. Nice putt. Two in a row for him. So did see an eagle, which is pretty freaking epic.
That's wild.
Zeke Rizzler grabbed the deuce. Dude, what did you do? Like, did you get all the way down there off of its insane drive, or
maybe like a tree kick that pushed forward kind of thing?
Yeah, or did you throw it in from like 200?
And if you throw it in from 200, that's risky with the OB.
Seriously,
that's
dude.
wild.
Epic, too.
All right, here we are almost nearing the end of round 4. The par 3, 383, slightly uphill, going right to left. Kind of one pocket in the air there on that right. One of the few examples that you'll hear from me saying throwing it a little higher is better.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, catching a tree near the end.
Still pretty good. All right, we get the lefty turnover and now the righty forehand turnover.
Catching early tree.
It did drop right in the middle, so it is playable, but probably par at best.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel about this hole. Feels like a filler with par kind of being the score for most. That's a
good recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that right side is kind of the far more open side, so throwing something high and just letting the disc carry.
Yeah, and then but to get it far enough and then miss those trees there is pretty tricky. You're not going to see a lot go in this. Whew, wow.
A little too quick to walk it off there.
Circle, but these circle 2 putts, give him an honest bid, as 3/4 of the field saw par here. James starting that par streak. 16 birdies, so you need elite distance because it's uphill, so you got to throw over 420. Bringing us into the final hole of moving day. 3, 2, 1. Go. Par 3. Throw it in the basket. Do something. Get your round going.
If you're waiting until the 18th to get your round going, I think you got some problems.
I just thought of that. I was like, damn, I probably just said that to a lot of people who probably didn't make the cut and didn't see the round till the end. And
maybe should have played better. I don't know.
Yeah.
The truth hurts sometimes.
Everyone kind of catching trees. See, in my eyes, when I say get your round going, you're getting your final round going. Starting this one with a birdie. Lead it into the final day. So we did see a cut to 25%. So that means the top 67 or top 71 in ties advance. Which was 9. Wow, nice putt.
Nice.
Which was 9 under for the tournament. So, shout out David Vandersea, Brian Pyle, Ethan Koenig, Caden Fowler, Jason Seed, all these guys making the cut, all tying 67th.
It's a good accomplishment.
Yeah, being able to play Harmony Bends for a second time. And
Yeah, and who doesn't want to play that as much as they can? Very excited to bring you the action back there.
Someone from Puerto Rico, Canada, so Germany, some international names making the cut. Congratulations, guys.
Love to hear that.
As we take a look, Eagle there from RJ. Pretty easy back nine here for Hayden. Stress-free, couple pars.
Noah with the bogey-free back nine as well.
Benson, 12 under, is going to get back onto lead card the final day. Put a 3-stroke lead here for the lefty Hayden Carroll. Bring down his first major. Amateur world champion.
Yeah, super excited. Don't forget to come on back and take a look at all the action at Harmony for the final. Looking forward to seeing you there. Take care, folks.